Suge, happy to have you back, my man.
Man, I ain't went nowhere. I'm closer than you think.
Yeah, man, I had to run it back. I mean, the people rock with you, so it was only right, man. So I gotta ask you, cause over the years, man, there's been a lot of confusion. When Tupac got shot in Vegas, was Snoop at the hospital?
So Snoop didn't go nowhere near the hospital. So when it happened, as you know, for some strange reason, but now we know the real reason, Snoop did not attend the fight with us or the after party at Club 662. And it was so crazy about that, we thought it was strange that he wasn't there. This is the first one he did attend. And according to Warren G and everybody else, now we know why he didn't. But to get straight to the point was this. I was at my house in Vegas, and I started calling Snoop, telling him, hey, what's up? You know, like it's something wrong with this situation. Pac in the hospital, come holler at him, come check on him. So he drove down, and I was at the house waiting on him. And Tupac's mother was at my house. So we back by the pool, and then the pool area is like two big guest houses. So as when Snoop come up, and there's other people out there, we walk in the back to talk. As we start talking, I said, I'm on him. Like, man, why you ain't here? You should have been at the hospital. And then Tupac's mother was there, and Fanny, she was like, yeah, I know you should want to see him. He told her, he was like, well, look, Tupac hates me right now. He mad at me. He hates me. So I feel bad, and that's why I didn't go up there. And Tupac's mother said, well, look, Pac was mad at me, too, for a few things I'd rather not swear for some stealing shit, she said, right? But, we all do that with our mothers. So she said, well, he was mad at me, too, but that's my son. I'm there. And if he hates you, you still supposed to go do the right thing and go visit him, right? So as we start talking, Snoop just start crying and fell down and start throwing up, like literally throwing up, right? So we looking at him like, damn, what happened to this dude? So once he get up and explain to him, and we didn't think nothing weird. We just thought he really emotional right now and he throwing up, So when he got himself together, we were still talking to him. Pac's mother says, it's going to be all right. He said, look, Boo Boo is pregnant. That's Shantae, Snoop's wife, by the way. That's the homegirl. She good people. So he told both of us that Boo Boo's pregnant. If it's going to be a boy, he going to name him Tupac, after Tupac. She had a boy, and they named him Cordell. That's Snoop's last son with her. So I don't know where you get all the extras from, but they had a conversation at the hospital and all that. That's absolutely not true. Say less, if you know what I mean. But instead of just saying less, since I've been in here, Snoop and other people been having people trying to bail the guy out, Keefe D, because he talking too much. Raising them trying to do stuff for Puffy because they say he talking too much. They even had somebody talk to me and say, hey, you can help him get free. I said, look, I don't have nothing to do with none of that, and I'm not leaving prison to go to nobody county jail. To the point they were saying, well, you can't leave and sacrifice a little bit in the county jail to stop that black man from getting life? Hell the fuck no. I ain't wishing bad on him at all because I don't want to see nobody go to prison. And like I told you last time, since I find out more details about certain things, I probably would go to the Vegas County Jail if me and Keefe D with Sellies. We have a good conversation after I give him, six upside his head, another 6 in his body, and another 2. But yeah, that's definitely didn't happen with Snoop didn't go to the hospital. That's a lie.
I want to make sure I'm hearing you correctly. You said that Snoop, he trying to bail Keefe D out of prison?
Well, this is the thing. First of all, you got to understand, him, Puffy, Ray J, all those dudes, they got Puffy ties. And apparently, Keefe D telling it all. You know what I mean? And the more he talked, the more they'd get hurt about the situation. And, you know, it's always a sad situation when we allow everybody to get into these events of wars or whatever you want to call it, because we all lose. Sometimes people lose their freedom. Sometimes people lose their life. But it's bad for business, and it's terrible for the culture. You know, me personally, I take full responsibility of any actions I did, regardless if it was great things or bad things. And we got to learn that we should all be able to be friends and get along and be able to be allies and respect each other. But we don't supposed to let a person come from a whole nother coast and start a war in the city that's not going to end up well. And what I mean by that, my opinion, it happened twice. When you listen to James' interview, and he's saying how, you know, James lived in the South Side neighborhood. He said how Puffy was coming over there throwing money around to have Tupac killed and have me killed. He played his part in the situation because he never said nothing to nobody. So his involvement. So, and you don't got to take my words, take his own words. So that played a role in changing the culture of hip-hop. And I also feel that Puffy also, he didn't do it on purpose, but some of the things he did took another great rapper from the West Coast from us, which is Nip. I mean, Nip was just doing fine. He was doing stuff for his community. He was doing stuff with his homies. He was doing great things as an artist. And what I love about Nip, that Nip, YG, man, those dudes was real brothers. Even though they represent two different colors, they was real brothers. And that was a real proud moment to witness that. And the reason why I blame Puffy for that, because once Puffy started messing with Nip, one, like I say, it's my opinion, going by what everybody else say, Puffy the one got these dudes on hardcore drugs. You know, everybody smoked a little weed, have a little drink, but he was introducing these guys to different type of level of drugs. He was going around doing videos and saying, you know, he the big homie of L.A. He run those dudes. Like I said, I wasn't there personally, so I just can't say it. This is my opinion. So when you start doing those things, that creates a lot of jealousy. That creates in-house stuff. Not saying they had something to do with Nip, so I ain't on that page. I'm just saying whatever the case may be. So we got to fix that.